Windrush. What is Windrush? Windrush is a term used to describe the mass migration of a generation of people who came as invited guests from the Caribbean after World War II. The first of these ships to bring people to Britain was called the Empire Windrush. Hundreds of people from the Caribbean travelled excitedly for 3 weeks to help the mother country, as they called it. Some had fought for Britain during the war and now hoped to create new lives and find work. They were asked to help rebuild a war-torn Britain by the Prime Minister of the day after it had been bombed during the Blitz. But the streets were paved with a cold welcome, not the golden opportunities they had expected.
Hashley Road, the road is named, I think you know about St. Paul's and the Hashley Road area. I couldn't see anything, but I went up to the door as far as I can see and I said, rooms to rent. And I said, no gypsies, no Irish, no dogs, and no coloured. I still ring the bell. And a lady came out and she just banged the door. She didn't ask good morning, good evening, what is it? Look out, bam.
Many were shocked at the conditions in the UK, as they had only seen royalty and rich people in newsreels and photographs. They were surprised to see smoke coming out of the top of houses. They didn't have chimneys in the Caribbean where it was tropical and mostly hot.
When we came, they were still under the British rule. Call ourselves British, but the native British don't recognise us as British. They look at us as foreigners, but we were British from birth, even though we didn't born in Britain.
The Windrush generation eventually settled here and made new lives for their children. Like many other migrant communities, they have made significant contributions to our society, including working on the front line of many industries such as healthcare and nursing at the beginning of the NHS. In sport, their children help teams win World Cups, become world champions, or share the Olympic glory. Together we enjoy their Caribbean food, annual carnivals, and a host of stars in entertainment as showbiz personalities. Imagine arriving in a foreign country with little or nothing and have to be able to navigate new languages, customs, and sometimes fleeing trauma. Many migrants have created family structures against a backdrop of racism, political, security, and economic challenges. Do you have a migration story in your family? What does it have in common with the story of the Windrush generation? What do you think it would be like to move to a new country or place? What would you be feeling?